Hello everyone. Today we are going to start a new chapter, that is relation database. That is chapter number 13. Okay. So in relation database, basically we have to start how to create database, how we have to manage the database. Right? Introduction. A database system is basically a record keeping system. Database means where we just have to make our data in a particular order. Okay. Collected form of data is known as a database. If we talk about what is the meaning of a database, then you just have to focus on it. The database is basically a collection of number of data. Okay. Database is actually a collection of interrelated data so that it can be used by various application. Means if I talk about we are having 5 students name, a student name connected with their roll numbers, the father names, mother names, their student ID, the admission numbers. These all terms are connected with each other. No? That's why we have to say it as a database of a particular student, right? So we have to use some popular database softwares. First, here you can see that we are having the MySQL, MySQL, or you can say it as MySQL. That is in our syllabus, and we have to cover this particular database software, right? What is the basic aim of the DBMS? DBMS means database management system. Means when we created a database, how we have to manage that. That is the basic motive to use the DBMS. Okay. DBMS is a software whose purpose is to store your database, maintain your database, and using your database. Okay. In your previous class, you covered a topic that is SS, right? In SS, what we done? We have to just make a database there, and we have to set the queries over there. We have to make the different kind of the forms there, right? That is a particular database of a particular employee or a student. So database management system is a software where you can easily store your database, or you can say your data, and you can easily manage your data. Its prime purpose is to perform operations on the database. What kind of the operations here we are talking about? Operations means different kind of the keys we have to apply. In the next topic, we will cover the different keys in it, right? DBMS reduce the data redundancy. Redundancy means duplicacy. Like if I'm talking about a particular student having name Anidhya, we are having 2 or 3 Anidhya, 2 or 3 Tamanna, right? So the repetition of a particular name that will not appear in a database system. As you can see in the Excel, when we have to write, suppose I'm writing a name Vandana Gautam, and the next person name is next, means not exactly the next one. Not I'm talking about the consecutive series. I'm talking about, suppose we are having 2 roll number as Vandana Gautam and roll number 8 as Vandana Sharma, right? So you all check that when we have to write Vandana, it will show you the previous name Vandana Gautam, or you can edit that name as per your choice. Am I right? So we just have to write Vandana Sharma. So I just write down there Vandana Sharma. Means it will show you the duplicacy, but in the database management software, it will not apply any kind of duplicacy over there. So redundancy means the duplicacy, right? Next, it improves the data security because it is totally encrypted. So that's why we can say it is a data secure software. It stores data and organizes the data in integrated form. Means whatever the data you have to maintain over there, it will store your data, properly organize your data. Organized means according to the alphabetical order you want to apply, or any kind of the value you want to apply over there. It will organize in a proper way and integrated form. Integrated means the connectivity between the number of values. Okay. Data remains error free. Obviously, if the redundancy will not appear there, how we can say that it will be a error with a error value? Okay, so we can say that it's a error free value. Redundancy, we don't have any kind of the redundancy there, means we don't have any kind of the duplicacy over there, then it means it's a totally a error free value. Data is available as and when required. When you already maintain your data in a particular software, so as per your requirement, you can easily access that, right? Suppose if I put the admission number, particular admission number of a particular person like Shivansh 1348, it means I just want to search a database of student Shivansh having admission number as 1348, right? So it will show me the complete data of a particular student. Next, database follows a standard, means because we are having a proper maintenance in it, so we can say that it's having a particular standard. Okay. Next, relational database model. Relational database means the relation between the number of tables, because in database what actually we have to do, we just have to make the different kind of the tables, because we have to maintain our data, right? So relational database model, where you just have to connect your different tables with a particular identity, that is known as relational database model. In relational database data model, data remains in the form of tables. As I already told you, firstly you have to make some kind of the tables over there, then you just have to connect that tables. A table is a combination of rows and columns, which is also known as relations. Here you can see I'm just normally making a particular small table here, and these are the vertical values you can known as the columns of the table, and whatever the values we are having like this, that all are known as the rows, right? So you can say the horizontal area, this horizontal area is known as the rows, whereas the vertical areas is known as the columns, right? So when we are having the combination of these rows and columns, we can say it as a table, or you can say it as a relation value. In a table, a row shows the relationship between values. A table is a collection of this relationship. What does it mean? In a table, a row shows relationship. Suppose here again I am making a table, and here I am having different values. So here suppose I am writing name, then roll number, then class, then father's name. These are known as the fields. This complete is known as the column, but the particular area, the specification of your column is known as the field. Okay, and same as suppose I'm writing here name as A or B. These are known as the rows, but this particular area is known as the record, because here if we check, look, if we check a particular roll number, or you can say I'm checking here as a name. If I'm talking about a particular column name means here you all having complete name of the students, like I'm having the students as Tamanna, that Anidya, Vanshika. Okay, so this is only showing us a particular name of our students, but when I check the name of a particular student like Vanshika, the horizontal value will show you the complete record of Vanshika having roll number this, having class this, having father's name this, right? So it means you can say that a particular horizontal value of a student is known as record. Okay. Imagine a database base has three tables: suppliers, items, and shipments. Here you can check the different kind of the example we are having, where the fields are the suppliers, items, and the shipments. So you can easily make your database as per your choice, whatever the values you want to take as suppliers, items, and shipments, right? And make your database. Next, here you can check, I already make the particular database here, not and relational database model. Here you can see we are having a table of a suppliers having the different columns, that is supplier number, supplier name, status, and city, right? And the item table having the three different columns, that is item number, item name, and price. And shipment again having the three different columns, that is supplier number, item number, and quantity supplies, right? So these are the different tables we are having, and we can easily relate these all these tables with a particular value, right? Any field, you can say any with any field. Okay, so now we have to check components of one more thing. I just want to explain you. Suppose I want to connect supplier and shipment. How we have to do? Here you can see beta, we are having a one column as common, like supplier number, supplier number. So if we want to connect these two tables, we just have to check firstly what which field we are having as a common. With that common, we can easily connect our both the tables, right? Now come to the next topic, that is components of relation. Components of relation. What is the meaning of components of relations? Means the parts that is apply on your particular table. Here firstly you have to focus on primary key. Primary key, what is the meaning of primary key? Primary means the unique key we are having as a table. What is the meaning of unique? Unique means the different kind of the identification if you are having, that is known as primary key. Suppose if we talk about a particular name as Neha, we are having so many Nehas in our school, or if we talk about in a particular class 11th science, maybe we are having 3 or 4 Nehas in there in a particular class, right? So there is no any kind of uniqueness now. But if we talk about the admission number, every Neha having the different admission number, so that admission number is called as a primary key. So meaning of the primary key is the unique value of your table. Okay, fields I already told you that field means a specification, particular specification of your columns is known as fields. Record, the horizontal value which will give you the complete information about a particular row is known as record. And data means whatever the value when we enter in a particular table, that is known as data. Okay, so a group of here some keywords are there, like byte means the 8-bit storage of a particular value. Data items means the smallest unit of your data. Record means the complete information of your row, and table means the collection of logical records, right? So these are the components of relation. Go through with all the topics properly, and still if you are having any problem, I will make you understand. Firstly, you have to just make a particular table so that you can easily understand how we have to make the tables and how we have to connect the tables. What are the basic meaning of the primary key, right? So please revise this topic properly.